Hey everybody. So I got a new video recording software. I figured out one of the picture editing softwares called Snagit that I use can do video, and it looks really good, so hopefully this does look pretty good. So I want to show off what I've been doing with GoLaLoon. There's two things that I've been messing with, and that is two golem compositions and one golem compositions. In the two golem compositions you use two golems and three hounds. In the one golem composition, you use one golem, four hounds, and then 16 loons. And the whole idea with the one golem composition is you want to get the archer queen, the clan castle, and an air defense. With the two golem composition, you want to get two air defenses, the archer queen, and the clan castle. High-level heroes are required, are a necessity for two golem compositions. So I'm going to focus on the one golem composition so that way you guys can build on that since your guys' heroes aren't really up yet. Getting an air defense and the archer queen isn't really a stretch with one golem compositions. It is somewhat base specific. The air defenses have to be in a square. If they're if two of them are close together, what's going to happen is your lava hounds are going to die too fast, and I'm only bringing 16 loons, so if my lava hounds go down, the attack, it's screwed. The other thing that's a base requirement is the air defense and the archer queen have to be next to each other. There has to be ideally a line that you can make and have both of them line up on that line from the outside. Like, I'm not going to attack from this direction over here. I'm not going to attack from the bottom direction down here. Well, yeah, actually, I am, sorry. I'm going to be attacking from this bottom direction right here, so that way I can get to that air defense, and the archer queen's going to come over here. And my king and my queen are going to stack pretty much right there, right on top of that air defense. So as soon as she's down, the air defense is going down too. The other thing that's base specific is there can't be a dragon in there. There can't be stupid things like giants. There can't be a golem, a lava hound, anything like that. There has to be wizards, archers, witches, goblins, stuff that will die from a lightning spell. Wizards won't completely die from a lightning spell, but they're not really a problem because after the lightning spell, they only take one hit, and either the queen or the king or the barbarians from the king's power, they're going to die really quickly, and it's not going to make a big difference. The jump spell you use to get your king or queen to the air defense as well as the queen. This is the standard composition that I bring for every single one of these attacks. It works on every single base that kind of is meeting these criteria. Two wall breakers bust in. Well, first of all, golem goes down, two wall breakers bust in. Wizards create a funnel for the king and the queen under the cover of the golem. Level 4 golem, level 5 golem, definitely a requirement. For those that don't have them, you're going to want to bring it in your clan castle. And then heroes go in. Queen locks onto the golem. King goes in, takes out the queen. Happens to be standing right next to the air defense, starts smacking the air defense. Clan castle troops come out, and as soon as they're all in a nice pile, they get lightning down. If there's a witch, you have to wait for the witch to stop moving. It takes 2 of the 6 lightning bolts to hit her of a level 5 lightning spell. You have to wait for her to stop moving, because there's only 6 lightning bolts that come out in this lightning spell, and 2 of them have to hit her, which means the lightning spell has to be somewhat near, like pretty much right on top of her. She's the critical piece that needs to go down. It only takes 1 lightning bolt to kill most of the other stuff. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, and I'll show you this. This is pretty standard. Air defense level doesn't matter, base level doesn't matter, hero level doesn't matter. It's all about the attack and how it's set up, and making, if you know, like I said, there can't be a dragon, can't be giants, there can't be things that your heroes aren't going to be able to deal with quickly, or in a lightning spell is not going to be able to deal with quickly. So queen's down, and air defense is right there. All these clan castle troops are pouring out. King is starting to take them out. I was really slow on this lightning spell. Air defense went down because it was just right there. Queen had all the time in the world to shoot it. And this is something that can be done with somewhat low-level heroes like 7, 8, around in there. can pull that off. Oh, and what I forgot to talk about is the hound deployment. When you break a corner of the rectangle or the square of the air defenses, it makes it so that you can do a predictable path around. From like I could have come over here, or I just started over here because I like to go clockwise for some reason. And then as the hounds are going around in a circle and they start tanking the defenses, you just slowly release a loon at a time on the defenses that all of a sudden are locked onto these hounds. And you only have 2 rage spells and 3 air defenses, so you kind of want to save your rage spells for the last one or the last 2, and use your rage spells as a way of controlling the hounds popping. I didn't know I had 2 hounds there. I thought I only had 1, so I was like, oh shit, it's getting in the red, and then I was like, oh, 2 hounds? Oh, why did I use that rage spell? Anyhow, as you can see, it was a clockwise motion. As my loons took out the air defense, hounds went to the next air defense, more loons were deployed, loons took out that air defense, the hounds go to that air defense, more loons deployed, and then I've got this big giant doom ball of loons that's built up following all my troops around the base, and they just don't stand a chance. It's just over. This attack happens really fast. Normal attacks, the clan castle pull actually takes about 45 seconds. Because there's not that clan castle pull, you really don't need a lot of troops to clean up. I mean, the minute it happened, the whole attack was over in a minute and a half, and I've got like 12, 15 lava pups and a whole bunch of loons, and that's going to clean up the rest of the space before time runs out. You don't really need a whole lot of lava pups, and I'm pretty sure I've still got a hound in here floating around somewhere. But I've kind of hashed out how this attack fails, and it's all about the bunched up air defenses or the clan castle troops. And pretty much as long as my kill squad down here, the golem and the heroes and the wizards, as long as they get the air defense and the queen and the clan castle troops, it's going to be a slam dunk. If that happens, it's a slam dunk every single time. After that, I have not had a single problem. Of like the 8 attacks I've done, it wasn't even close, as long as I got those things into play. One time giants came out and they took my heroes too long to kill them. The air defense didn't go down. Attack failed. One time, I misplaced my jump spell. Queen was behind a wall. She didn't go down. Attack failed. It's that little golem composition really is the attack. The rest of the attack is just easy peasy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have anything like to add to this, or I don't know, it's something you can practice in matchmaking too. You can find these bases, and I mean, I looted this guy 4,000 dark elixir. That covered my costs. It only cost me 2,000 dark elixir to make this army. So it's definitely something, and that is pretty much exactly how it will be in war too. There's going to be probably wizards and maybe a witch in the clan castle, but those will go down to the lightning spell. And as you saw in my attack, my queen had a lot of health left over, and my lightning spell was mistimed. That's not normal for these attacks. You know,